Do you think we're going to survive as a species on this planet? And what do you see the imminent danger being?
Well, I think it's going to be nip and tuck if we survive or not as a species, and if we don't, we'll be probably taking out 70 to 90% of all living things on the planet by kind of injuring all of the ecosystems, the interactions between the living and non-living parts of the planet. So, as many people are guessing, and it's good scientific guesswork, there's perhaps a decade left to turn things around. I was just reading the other day, somebody had reduced it to 5 years, that if we don't really reverse some of the major damaging things like global warming and so on, that the damage would be too great to our ecosystems to ever recover from. And then we'll probably begin something like a 70-year period of extinction.
So you're looking at a mass extinction event, and you have a window, 5 years, 10 years, to correct our ways. What percentage of the planet today is living using sustainable technology or non-polluting?
Oh, just such a tiny percent,
It's less than 1%, isn't it?
Yeah, and you find a few places in Europe that are really 20 years ahead of us in the U.S. They're really getting into wind, solar, tidal power, just moving away from fossil fuels pretty quickly. And unfortunately in this culture we've had cheap oil for so long that there's been little political motivation to do anything about it. So we're really still kind of stuck with some very old technology.
I mean, even in California, we just had Proposition 87, and it failed, to tax the oil companies to fund some of the research in alternative energy. But with California leading the nation at 22% renewable energy, 52% coal, we're getting most of our energy from coal, which is producing acid rain and global warming. What hope is there even that this country could become even 50% sustainable in that 10-year or 5-year window?
But I think the only hope is that a project much like the Manhattan Project would be instituted by a new and far-sighted president that would have not only the personal political will, but had the ability to get the people to believe the very real danger we're facing. I mean, it's like when World War II began, there were no recycling programs in the United States. Within 90 days, there were massive recycling programs because the citizens perceived we were in grave danger. And I think that is the primary job of our next president.
Where are we going to go next if we destroy this planet? Who will we rely on to save us? What are the ethical questions? If you believe in reincarnation or you don't, what will happen to 6.5 billion souls if we destroy this planet? If you are a Christian, Jew, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, atheist, you still have to face the reality. Global warming will produce an ice age. It will cause massive outbreaks. It will destroy us. Humanity is not willing to stop it. Even if we attain the Kyoto Protocol with population explosions, we are not going to beat global warming. It is going to beat us. Woo! Now the big question. The big question from here to Andromeda is, if global warming causes a mass extinction, we have an ice age, we have a massive outbreak from a virus. There's 6.5 billion people living on this planet. That means 6.5 billion souls. The question is, spiritually, religiously, where is 6.5 billion souls going to move? Where are we going to go next? Where are we going to live and incarnate next if we destroy this planet?